Welcome everybody. We are ready. I am pumped. Will's using the bathroom, but I'm pretty sure he is pumped for our first ever edition. Today, or well, this weekend, it's my turn to cast Rrls. And we welcome you back to the first ever edition of Thursday Night Rocket League, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be the Chicago Hunters going up against a brand new franchise, the Toronto Titans. These guys, I saw them running scrims the other day. Of course, I had to also watch them run scrims, and I really didn't want to, but since I had to, they looked really, really good out there. Will they be able to take down the Chicago Hunters? That is a question I don't know. But Will, are you pumped for our first ever edition of Thursday Night Rocket League?
Yes, sir, man.
So, how it works is there's a Thursday Night Rocket League, Friday Night Rocket League, and there's only one game. So there's one game on Thursday nights and one game on Friday nights. Now, it's going to work is at 7 o'clock is tip-off, or I don't know, face-off for Thursday nights. On Friday nights, 8:30 is going to be tip-off. So we'll start at 8 o'clock, and we'll kind of just, like, chill out, play some games until about 8:30, and then that's when we'll do it, because it's Friday night. So, and then Saturday, it's normal. Saturday, there's 3 games, all in the morning, right? So, and then there's Monday night. There's Thursday night, Friday night, and Monday night. So we take that, that's 3, right? So there's 3 games on Saturday, 3 games on Sunday, 1 game on Thursday, 1 game on Friday, and 1 game on Monday. So there's a total of 9. So let's kind of break that down so it's like easier for everybody in chat to understand. So basically how it's going to work is on Saturday, you're going to have your normal morning games, how we always do. On Sunday, there's going to be 2 games in the morning, and then there'll be 1 game at night. So we'll have 2 games in the morning, and then we'll have 1 game about like 7 p.m. also. Then on Monday night, we'll also have a 7 p.m. game. So basically how it's going to work is Monday night ends the week, Thursday night starts the week. Isn't that right, Will?
Yes, sir.
So, next week we have our tournament. So this is our final week before our next tournament. There's going to be 3 tournaments in total. After week 4, after week 8, and after week 12. Instead of being after week 16, that would just be a waste because there's 18 weeks. So instead of doing it after week 16, we'll just include week 17 and 18, and then we'll just save it for playoffs. So instead of doing like a tournament, we'll just do playoffs. Does that sound fine with you, Will?
Yeah, that does sound fun. Like really nice with me.
Alright. So nothing after week 16. We'll just cram 17 and 18 in there, and then we'll have our playoffs. So 3 tournaments. First tournament already happened. Orlando Kings were the champions of that. Next weekend, also known as my birthday. My birthday, yes, you heard me. My birthday is next Saturday. So there will be tournaments on Saturday. Now, how this is going to work, right? I'm going to kind of break down the tournament because I did not stream the tournament. I made videos instead because I wanted to see how making videos turned out. I'm going to kind of explain the format since you haven't seen it. And since everything's already set up, I have time to explain the tournament, and then we'll get into the little pregame show. So how it works is it's double elimination. So if you're in winners, which is 8 teams. So, hold on. Okay, we need to start from the beginning. 12 teams make it in. 12 teams with the top record make it in. The top 8 teams with the better record go to winners to face off. Now, the 4 teams with the lowest record that are still high, right? So you have the top 12 teams that have the best record, right, Will?
Yep.
Now, the 4 teams that have the worst record out of those 12 teams will go down to losers. The other 8 will be up in winners facing off. Now, the other teams, so since there's 18 teams, the other 6 teams who have a really, really bad record who can't get in will just not be will just not be in the tournament. Same thing goes with playoffs. Top 12 teams make it into playoffs. The teams that aren't the best will not be in playoffs, obviously. So, how it's going to work is it's double elimination. If you're in the winners bracket, you have a chance to have redemption. If you lose in winners, you have a chance for redemption in losers. But when you're in losers, you only have 1 chance. You only have 1 chance. So if you're in losers, you have to win, or else you're going home. So if you're in winners, there's not really a lot to worry about. You have a chance to strike back. Now, also, it's not going to be like 1 game on Thursday. You're going to have all of your winner bracket games on Thursday. On Friday, we're talking about this next week. So, not this week, next week. So, on Thursday, you'll have all your winners bracket. On Friday, you'll have all your loser bracket games. So the losers of Thursday's games will be playing on Friday. Then, on Saturday, you'll have your winners semifinals and your losers quarterfinals. And I'll throw up a diagram. I will be posting, if you guys go to my Instagram, I'll link down in the description. You'll see kind of like a diagram on how it's like supposed to like show out. So you'll have your 2 semifinals and winners, and then you'll have your quarterfinals. Then on Sunday, on Championship Sunday for the grand finals, you'll have your winners bracket final. Then you'll have your losers bracket semifinal, your losers bracket final, and then you'll have your grand final to end off the night. So Saturday and Sunday are the most confusing because Thursday it's pretty easy. Thursday's winner bracket, and Friday's losers. So that's why there's going to be a need for the diagram on my Instagram, so you can kind of just like see how it all comes together, if you will. So yeah. So you don't need to worry. There's still a whole new week. You still have this week, and then over the course after Monday, I'll be posting pictures. I'll be making a YouTube video kind of breaking down how the tournament's going to work. So then in editing, I can add like pictures and stuff, so it's like a lot more clear for you guys. So no need to worry. I know it sounds complicated, but just, yeah. Now let's get into the pregame show. It's 6:58. Tip-off will probably be at 7:01. Keys to victory. Toronto Titans. I had to watch their scrims, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I had to watch their scrims yesterday, which I really didn't want to, but I kind of was forced to. So I watched their scrims yesterday. They looked all right. I don't know. It's going to be a real challenge for them to take down the Chicago Hunters, but if it's anybody, I think Toronto might have a chance. I mean, considering that they're the only out of states team, every other team's in the U.S. So considering these are like the only out of state team, like the NBA or the MLB, I don't know. Maybe there's a chance for redemption. Also, kind of like CDL, except there's 3, I guess, out of state teams. Anyways. So, our keys to victory, we're going to break down Toronto Titans. These guys are a new team, so there's really nothing. I can't really say because there's too much. Basically, you need to work on everything because you're a brand new team. If you're a brand new team, you have to work on everything because you have, like, no experience whatsoever. Like, you have experience, you just don't have, like, major league experience. So, you just need to work on everything, but I'm pretty confident. Now, for the Chicago Hunters, what they're definitely going to need to work on, their goalkeeping there. It needs to get a little bit better. As you could see throughout their past games, they may have had 3-0 sweeps. But still, they've gotten really lucky. Their defense has gotten really lucky of how the other team has missed their shots. But when the shots go in, for instance, Will's teammates, there was an easy net missed by his teammate. So Will is definitely going to have to rally with his team together and hopefully get some defensive stops. They need to, they just need to take into account their budgeting because their team does not have the current budget at the moment. So maybe if they can win next week's tournament, it's going to be a $20,000 cash prize. Or my bad, sorry. Excuse me, $100,000 cash prize to the winner. Maybe there might be a $100,000 cash prize. Where will I get that money? Who knows? Will I rob a bank GTA style? Maybe. Don't quote me on it.
Yes.
Do not quote me on the prize. Will there be some sort of prize? Yes. Yes, there will.
I will quote you on that.
There will be some sort of prize that me and Will will discuss after this week. So, basically, just kind of break it down with these new days, like with this new schedule. Tuesday and Wednesday, and on Thursday, and on, like, half of Thursday, we'll kind of be, like, talking. We'll be making week changes. We'll be making schedule changes. I'll be making images for all the games, and not all images for the games, but for all the major games, I'll be making some images. Any roster changes that happen, anything that happens will be happening in those 2.5 days. So, like, for example, like the prize, we'll be discussing that after Monday. So on Tuesday, we'll probably be discussing what the prize should be because, yeah. Anyways, so now that's pretty much it. And they need just to learn. They need to learn the fundamental skill of striking. At least Will's teammate needs to learn that. And that's pretty much it for keys to victory. Who do I think's gonna win on this one? I'm not gonna go with the underdogs on this one. I'm just gonna stick straight to the point. I'm going with Chicago on this one. I mean, hey, they're looking like a good.
Come on, us the underdogs.
No, I said I'm not going for the underdogs.
Oh.
So I'm not going for the underdogs on this one. I'm going with Chicago. I'm gonna go with a 3-1. I'm gonna have them go in 3-1. I mean, do I have faith in Toronto? A little bit. Will they be able to win? Probably not. Will they be able to at least take one game? Yes. I definitely think they'll probably at least be able to take one game. But we'll see. It's 7:02. We're booting up. We welcome you to Rome. We are in Rome right now. So for international series. By the way, before we start, this is brought to you by Bang Energy. You heard that crack, Will? Did you hear that crack of the can?
I heard that crack. Beautiful crack. Crack again. Get your Bang Energy right.
And this flavor is Star Blast. This
Many different flavors that Bang has. Many.
This tastes like watermelon gum.
Watermelon gum is definitely one of my favorite gums out there, so it's very good.
Oops.
You gotta go try it yourselves.
Alright, we had a little bit of an error, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry about it. We are fixing the error. I think it's because we sat in the lobby too long. I think it's because I sat in like the little game menu. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Utopia Coliseum. We welcome you. We are in Rome. Now, this is going to be very, very epic. Bang Energy. The not official drink of the Rrls. And Will hung up. Just got spectate. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Will's trying to fix his phone currently. He's trying to fix his phone. And, yes, ladies and gentlemen, you heard me right. Will's trying to plug his phone back in and charge it. And, oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, Sabretooth. Nice hit. As we are underway on our first ever Thursday night football. Here we go. It's going to be a race for the net here in our little Rome series. This is definitely going to be hard on the Will is playing, so I think he's charging his phone. I'm going to give Will a little bit of a jingle here. Let's go to the FaceTime app. We need to give him a jingle. Will, did your phone die? As it's still not Will. Okay. We'll wait a few minutes and then we'll give him a call. Oh, Will, beautiful hit. Still 0-0, about 1 minute in the game regulation. Here we go. Beautiful hit. Sabretooth with a little bit of contact. There's no contact between us. Oh, we're gonna miss that. And oh, he's gonna miss that too. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, this is the best Thursday night. We're gonna go then, and he's gonna score a beautiful goal. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, so many opportunities. Let's take a look at that. We're gonna miss that. Marley gonna miss that. And just, ladies and gentlemen, pray safe Thursday night action. Shut up. We're gonna miss that one. Will's still charging up his phone, so. Move saved by Will. Oh, there goes Sabretooth on the outer wall. Will almost missed that one. That's right off. Oh, opportunity. Can he get there? Will, can he get there? No, he can't. 6. Oh my goodness. He missed that. Oh, here comes an incoming call from Will. Will has answered the phone. His phone did die, but we are back. Will's phone is charged, ready to go. Will almost has an assist to the other team. We welcome him back, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Sticks, beautiful shot. Sabretooth. And already Marley with the first ever goal of Thursday night Rocket League. Will gonna have a little bit of contact. Good job by Sticks there on defensively. But here goes Marley. Oh, my bad. Well, it said Marley, so. Nah, on my end it literally said Marley. On my stream it literally showed Marley hitting it in. Here we go. Will gonna stop it. He almost gave a rebound, and Marley, his own teammate, if that's gonna result in a goal, then that's... And a score! Sabretooth after a little miss... that was going on. That's definitely gonna be something to add to the keys to victory for the Hunters. Teammate communication, because clearly that was not communication whatsoever. Because I am drinking the Star Blast Bang Energy that does taste like watermelon gum. As we get started here. So this is going to be Toronto's first ever goal in the league and first ever goal on Thursday night. And also in franchise. Will So apparently it was whoever. It was Chicago. I don't know who. It was just Chicago. It was the Hunters' first ever goal on Thursday Night Football. Why don't I said football? I said football because I'm so used to Thursday Night Football. I mean, it technically is football. It technically is classified as football, though. So technically, and a goal. Their second ever franchise goal. Their second ever Thursday Night Rocket League goal, and their second in Sabretooth picks up his second goal as well. You'll love to see it here, ladies and gentlemen. And it may be 7:07. You love to see it. I say you love to see it for every single team, Will. I would just say it, you love to see it for every single team. So, it may be 7:09 p.m., but we're still going strong. We're still acting like it's afternoon. Sabretooth, Marley have a little bit of contact. Can Will get that on the outer wall? Oh, sticks. And Will, let's take a look. Will missed the open net last time. He went for a little bit of a front flip, but missed that. Anyways, sticks. Nice job. He doesn't get the boost pad. Boost is key. He does get boost. Beautiful hit. Can he run over? No, he can't. Back in the defensive zone. Sabretooth. He is going to miss that one. He doesn't get the boost. Dumb decision. Yes, he will get the boost. Will. Sticks. Oh, my goodness. Marley going to hand it out. It's going to be a little popper. Marley, beautiful hit. As we are in Toronto. Do you think Toronto... I think Toronto's going to take the game. Oh, and we're going to miss. Yeah, we are in Rome. No, I said, do you think Toronto... I was about to ask you, do you think Toronto... scored by Marley. But I was saying... I was about to say, do you think Toronto is going to win, like, one game? And then I was like, you're playing, so why am I asking you that? So I stopped myself, so it sounded like... So to you, it just probably sounded like Will Toronto or something like that. And Will... Oh, he's going to miss that one! But I don't think he had the boost. Yeah, the boost. The boost is otherwise. He's going to miss! Oh my goodness! Oh, Will almost hit it in! Oh, Jesus Christ! This is definitely Thursday Night Rocket League for you, ladies and gentlemen. This is where you and your dad's buddies... This is where you and your dad's buddies get drunk and have burgers and fries and consume at least 3... And this is where, yeah, this is where your dads get drunk, drinking multiple and having multiple shots of whiskey, and also chugging a few Bud Lights. So that's what happens when you're a fan of the Rrls. Then you're some dad who's overweight, drinking beer for fun, and just enjoying some. When we go to the first ever overtime in whatever you call it, in Thursday Night Rocket League history. I mean, there's a lot of firsts, because it's the first time. Yep, Thursday Night Rocket League. If you're watching right now, then it's... If you're watching right now in person, it's considered as football, but yeah. I kind of hope that Will does get demolished. I kind of hope that somebody does get demolished for the first time, because we are... this is our first ever Thursday Night Rocket League, so I kind of hope that somebody does get demoed, since it's Thursday night. The sticks! He didn't have the boost. There goes Will flying over the corner. Will is octane. Oh, opportunities! Opportunities come! Oh my goodness! Can Sticks get back there? Sticks needs to get back there. Oh, beautiful hit by Will. Keeping it alive. Oh my goodness. Sticks gets back on the fence. Oh my goodness. If that misses, this will be... Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to get the rebound. Oh my... Will almost missed again, but he classified. First, if Will wasn't there, then that definitely would have not gone in. But game winner, game 1 taken by Chicago. And if you guys are a Chicago fan, I want you guys to type in chat. We do have 2 people watching. One of them is me, but the other person. So I'm gonna type in chat. Are you team Toronto or team?
One is not me. It's not me. It's someone else.
Okay.
Not me.
Okay. So I need to put in chat team Toronto or team Chicago. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys are enjoying this. And guess what? So I'm gonna mute for. as you return back. Give you. Oh my goodness, bounces right off, and Will with a goal. Early goal. Let's take a look at that replay. Will gonna, don't skip, Will. Don't you dare skip. And Will's gonna hit it, but I think it was Swabby. It bounced right off the front of Swabby, so a little miscommunication, but regardless, nice try. Why? What do you have to go do? Alright, cool. We're gonna be AFK to pull up Spotify real quick. Here we go. Samara, well, Will's AFK! And, oh my goodness, Imp was spinning in circles and somehow saved that. Oh my goodness, Will would be so flabbergasted right now. Oh, there goes the wild Imp flying in the... Oh, beautiful shot! Oh my goodness, what is doing? Can he get there? Get it, Imp, get there! No, he can't! He needs to make a save! There goes Will! Did Will miss? Yes! Will's gonna miss that! Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. And the other person in chat said Team Toronto. And Will with the score, 2-0. This is definitely not... Do not skip, Will. Do not skip. What? What? What do you mean? Nah, bro, I am. Well, I'm the owner. I'm the owner, so that automatically makes me the best player because I'm the owner and founder, so nobody can say otherwise. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I think I'm pretty good at that. As Will skipped. Nah, bro, if you say otherwise, bro, you're gonna get thrown, bro. You're gonna get thrown from the game, bro, if you say otherwise. But you can't argue with the owner, bro. Anyways. Okay. I'm 5% better than you. How about that? Can we compromise to that? I'm 5% better than you. Actor, we're gonna raise that to 10, so you're 90% better than you, I'm 10% better than you. Anyways, what's this? Oh, Imp with a little bit of contact here. This 3-0. This is definitely not going to Toronto. Yeah. I mean, I think I have better defense than you. I think that's it. Oh, no way. That'd be funny if the team just got blown out. And what was swung? Oh my goodness, a little bit of contact. No hand as the officials do not speak English. So therefore, I don't know if they're going to be able to make some of the crucial calls that are needed. Yeah, they speak Italian, but we do have a translator on the side. We do have a translator. We do have an American referee on the sidelines, so... And we're all going to miss that. He flips with this. Oh, there goes Samara. And score! 4-0. You'll love to see that. He is going to get right off the corner. Samara, she with a beautiful shot. That's definitely going to hurt. And that's definitely going to leave a bee sting for Toronto. Oh, wait, I forgot. That's going to leave a... Sorry! Is Chicago going to say that after blowing them out really bad? Sorry, mate. No, okay, that's the same, mate. But, sorry, eh? Hey, sorry, eh? Yeah, they're going to say sorry, eh? Like they usually say, they always say sorry. So, I feel like I don't know. Just imagine Chicago said sorry after blowing them out. That'd be funny. Sorry, eh? Well, no singing, bro. Apparently this person sung the ABCs and got copyright striked on YouTube. So apparently some guy sang the ABCs on YouTube and just got copyright striked. So that's why you shouldn't just sing. Just don't sing. And don't worry, I'm not making up a lie, so I don't have to hear you sing. I'm actually being serious. Bro, imagine I got copy. That's fine. Because if somebody gets copyright strike, I don't want to get copyright strike for you just singing some random song, dude. Like if somebody got copyrighted for singing the ABCs, then who knows? Will with a cannon. That's not gonna go his way. 4-0. A minute 12 remaining in game 2. Swabby gonna hit it out. Oh, what was Samara doing? There goes Swabby. Beautiful shot. There goes Imp on the backside. Can anybody get there? No. And score. Swabby gonna avoid the shutout. And Will keeps skipping. What a disgrace.
No, you don't. I find it.
And the Red Sox currently are playing 0-0 as they are at home versus the Mariners. As let's take a look at tomorrow's matchup. Taking on the Carolina Galaxy. Scored by Will in the meantime. Now it would be really cool if this game went on just a little bit longer, so we could take up longer. But then again, I don't want to stream for that long. But at the same time, mango pineapple. Anyways, so that'd be very cool. Oh, Will off the back and a score. Samara 6-1. This is definitely a major blowout. And usually most matches last as long as my energy drink, and we're not even halfway through my Star Blast energy yet, which is kind of a bad thing. Beautiful shot. Oh, there goes beautiful nipples. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, opportunity strike, 20 seconds. There is a little bit of bumping, but hey, this isn't a... And there is a little bit of lag. Final few seconds. There's no way they can come back. There's 0% chance. There is a chance that they could score another goal if they do keep it in the air, though. And Chicago with the 2-0 win. As we're ready for game 3, this might be the shortest game we've ever played. 7:20 right now. We started at 7:45, I'd say, so we've been going for about...
7:45? We went back in time?
I mean, sorry, 6:45. We started at 6:45, it's 7:20, so if I do some math, 15, 20. So we've been alive for about 35 minutes. So let's hopefully this can go at least 45 minutes. I at least want this to go 45 minutes, so I want 2 more games. I at least want 2 more games. Nah, we can't, because that wouldn't work out, because we'd have to add 2 more expansion teams if we wanted that to happen. Because there's one game tomorrow night, and then there's 3 games on Saturday, 3 games on Sunday, and 1 game on Monday. So it's just like... Yeah, I do, but like at the same time, but Pickle, whenever you play, you guys usually 3-0 sweep or at least 3-1. When it's usually AI, usually anything happens. Yeah, that's why I like AI games more. But then again, the wheel decides, not me. The wheel decides. Jester gets it in. Jester puts it in his own net. No, look. Sorry, I'm dying over here. Anyways, I choked on something. Totally not being sus. Anyways, so yes. But, Will, I'm going to save up $180 and then I'm going to buy Call of Duty Scuff Controller. Will. Will. Go buy one at a time. Well, so, I'm going to save up $180 and then I'm going to buy a Scuff Call of Duty controller. So it's got 4 back paddles, and then it's got, like, quick. It's got, like, the quick triggers and bumpers. So basically, like, you can click on them faster. They're meant to help with, like, your ADS and shooting and just stuff like that. And then, what else? And then you got better thumbsticks, and then you got, like, pads and, like, the handles to, like, deal with sweat resistance and stuff. And then what else is there? And then you obviously have, like, the scuff on the little button, and then what else? I'm trying to think. And then, yeah, you got, like, the analog stick things. They're, like, custom analog sticks. What a cannon. And then what else does it have? And then it has, like... And then you can get CDL. and then you can get CDL teams. So I'm getting Boston Breach. I think it's like a Scuff Infinity. It's a Scuff Infinity for $180. It's Boston Breach. So. Oh my goodness. And there's a little bit of chaos here. Oh my God! Jester saves it from going in. And scored by Will. I was about to say, it looked like it was a little bit high. I was about to say, if that missed too, then what's? Yo, Will, can you stop with the sound effects, bruh? Yeah, Will, stop with the sound effects. Stop with the sound effects, bruh. Nah, we're good. I already have game sounds on. No sound effects, bruh. Like, look, well, just play like you normally do. You normally don't play with any sound effects. You just like play and just like talk to your teammate and you trash talk your AI teammate pretty much. And then whenever he does something good, you actually congratulate him. What a shot! Will. Oh, he's gonna try to get his. What's he doing? He did a backflip. You'll love to see backflips. And if you miss that, then you are gay. Okay. Storm. Nice hit. And he's gonna keep it alive. Also, sports update. It is 8-0 Seattle. Unbelievable. Anyways, also the Boston Celtics do play the Miami Heat tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Beautiful shot. Can anybody get there for the rebound? We're gonna go a little bit shy. And you just casually die, and we're all gonna miss. But and predictions for tomorrow's game, which we'll ask you tomorrow. But everybody, still for the other person in chat, are you hyped for the score? And are you hyped? And to the one person in the one other person. So to that one other person in chat, are you looking forward to the Heroes vs. Galaxy tomorrow night at 7 p.m.? Beautiful shot. Oh, this game. Oh, goodness gracious. Score! I think Will's purposely doing this, and then there can be a forced game 5. Yeah, I think Will's purposely doing this. Yeah, sure you are, Nigel. I think he feels bad for this team, so I think he at least wants them to have at least one game before he brutally kicks their ass. I think Will wants them to at least take one game before he brutally kicks their ass in game 4. So, it's going by Will. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. As after this, well, I'm probably gonna stream some Call of Duty if you wanna watch it. I don't know, I'm gonna play Cold War and Vanguard. I'm playing both. Oh, Jester. Oh god, Will's got an itch. Here goes Team Red, down the middle. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, this is the opportunity of a life. Score by Storm! And Jester puts it in his own net. Are they trying to purposely force a game 4? I want to know. I mean, usually when you're and you're wondering, if Chicago gives up this game, there is a chance that they will end up in a loser's bracket if they lose this game. No, you guys have 3 losses. That means you'll go 5-4. I mean, my bad. If you lose, you'll go 6-4. If you lose. If you win, then you'll go 7-4. So if you lose, then pretty much you're probably going to losers. But if you lose, you go 6-4. Which means you're not guaranteed. But it's likely that you're going to losers. But I don't know, because as I said, you guys are like the earliest game, so we don't know yet. There's still multiple games out there. And Jester, nice goal. 2-point deficit. And if Jester missed that, then that would most likely be the game. You can literally search after the game. 1 minute. No way. But can you believe the Tnrl story happened last week between the Dallas Sonics and the New York Liberty? That was crazy. No, both of us asked, is there a chance that there'll be a reverse sweep? And you said yes. But that was after game 1. So you kind of predicted it, but like, you weren't so sure of your answer. And the short going. Oh my god, this is a little bit high. They just need to waste clock. If they can just waste clock for 40 seconds, it's a guaranteed win. There is still a chance for a comeback. Knowing the Chicago Hunters team, they do have a high chance at making a comeback. So you need to waste clock. That's what you have to do, is just waste clock. And that's definitely gonna put the game. There's no way you can come back. You need to score right now. Jester, he has boost, but he's deciding not to use it. Opportunity, game, this is the chance right here. And the chance, no, there's no chance left. There is no chance whatsoever. And this will result in a game for Toronto. Toronto with their first win ever in history. And Will, I'm gonna break some news to you. So you know last week, right? When you play for the Pittsburgh Psychos, right? Well, I didn't feel like playing that game, or I didn't feel like having you play the game, so I kind of just gave Carolina Galaxy the win.
Really? Why?
Okay, and well, look, it's a bot team versus a team of a good person or a good player. So, who do you think I'm gonna go with?
Oh yeah.
Probably the most likely with the worst option. No offense, Carolina. No offense, but I'm just gonna be completely blatant here. I'm just gonna go with the worst team. And the team that needs more wins.
Okay, ask for chat who you think is going to win game 4.
I definitely think Chicago's going to win and just beat their ass. I think it's going to be a shutout and they're just going to beat their ass. That's all I think. But I'm going to kind of say the exact control. Yep. Scuff in impact for the Boston Breach. 4 paddles, you got your speed triggers, and then you got your button covers, you got your other analog sticks, you got like your good grip. You also got your additional you got a pair of, I think it's got a pair of like a cleaner. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, game 4. We're underway at 7:30. So, ladies and gentlemen, I think we've been streaming for a good 40 minutes, almost 50 maybe. Here we go. It's about an even crowd here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We have about an even crowd for both sides. One side is in favor of Toronto, while the other side is in favor of Chicago. Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, what's happening? Oh my god, Will's gonna miss the wraparound. Oh, there goes Mitty. It's gonna be Mitty and Will on Chicago. Beast C-block on the other. C-block, beautiful hit. Beast looking for something else. What's Mitty doing? Oh, beautiful hit. Oh, there is some confusion. Down goes C-block. Will trying to race back. He is gonna bounce it off the wall. Here we go. Beautiful hit right off the wall. Can anybody get there? If you're Toronto right now, no boost for Toronto. What's happening? Oh my goodness. He misses. And oh my gosh, Toronto misses as well. And everybody misses. Oh, there goes Will up on the wall. He is going to fall down just like the London Bridge. And Blazed Fireball, who I don't know. I don't know a Blazed Fireball. And score by Beast to give Toronto the win. Now, I don't know this guy named Beast, but he wants me to join his party, but I am not, because currently I am in the game filming. So, unfortunately, sorry Beast, if you're like a fan, like Beast, I'm sorry, but if you're like a fan watching, or if you're just like one of my friends, I apologize. Like, I don't remember adding a Beast, but I probably added a Beast, like, I probably added him on Fortnite when I was playing Fortnite with him, and he just stayed my epic friend. Oh, Will, he's gonna go off. Oh my goodness, this... No, he's not joining. He probably is a predator. Well, I say it. Up on the wall. Here we go. Oh, beautiful hit. Oh, there it goes. Will, he does have the boost. but he does get back midi, and we'll have to regroup. There goes Beast back on the corner. What a beautiful corner shot. Gonna go right, not right by Will, but it's gonna go right just in front of Will. Beautiful block, C-block, and Beast. Oh, there goes Will. Beautiful hit, and it's just gonna be just a little wide. That one commentator that always says just a little wide, even though it just went the other direction. Beautiful shot. There goes C-block off the wall. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm forced to commentate today, but I'm just gonna do it. Whatever. Oh, there goes Mini. There is contact. Beast is going in circles. He's going to make contact. Nice job there on Toronto's side. Here goes Chicago. Opportunity for the win. Oh, beautiful shot. Anybody there for Toronto? No. Goal! Chicago going to keep this alive here with 2:24 remaining in game time. If you're Toronto right now, you need to score a goal right now. And if you're Chicago, you want to close out the series. But if you're Toronto right now, you desperately need to win. You need to force that game 5. Even if you're going to get your ass kicked next game, you need to force that game 5 whatsoever. Even if you know you're going to absolutely get pounded. But still. Oh, shots here goes. Shot, C-block. C-block. He gets the angle. Nice job. There goes Midi. Midi, back wall. Anybody there? Oh my goodness. What is it? With the rebound, score! And what a goal by Midi. He's going to give Chicago the lead. This is definitely something you don't see every day. And this could very well certainly be the goal that put Chicago in the number 1 or number 2 seed coming into the tournament. As I will be posting a video on Rrls Everything too, aka this channel, very soon. Probably next Wednesday, updating the schedule for the tournament. Here we go. And score Midi! And this is definitely going to put the game out of reach. 3-1. And definitely, Chicago is definitely going to the, probably going to be 1, 2, maybe even 3 seed. Depending on how it is. If the Boston Heroes do get a win tomorrow night, then they will be tied with Chicago. Yeah. So if Boston does win. Anyways, here we go. Will right off the wall. Perfect opportunity here. This is the chance for Chicago. Can Chicago win? Oh my goodness. C-block. Oh my god, C-block. Will's got some boost. But that's not going to be enough. Score! C-block going to keep it alive somehow. You had the right goal. You had the nice momentum. He had a lot of boost, but he just couldn't get there. He tried to flip, but by then he probably would have either knocked it in or could have had a hell of a save either way. If you're Toronto Titans right now, we'll take a look at the scoreboard. 1 goal for Beast, 1 goal for C-block, 2 goals for Mini, 1 goal for Will. 1 assist for each, and no assists for... Oh my god, just a shot too high. That could have scored the game. Oh, beautiful shot by C-block. You need to play good defense if you're Chicago. Waste out this minute clock. You have so much time on your favor, and just 1 more goal will put this game out of reach. And oh my goodness, Mini with the save. This could put the game in Chicago's favor. You need to score. You want to force the game 5. You're game 5 hungry. Beautiful shot, 53 seconds. Keep it near. You have to score now. You have no time. And a little bit of contact. C-block. He's got a little bit of boost. He's looking for the connection. Oh my goodness. Ladies and gentlemen, he's looking for the connection. Anybody there? Toronto. And now this is sadly going to put it into the zone. This should be a goal by Toronto. Beautiful shot. This could. Will this go in? And no, it's not going to go in. Demolition. Will get a demolition. There is a delayed penalty out on there. And, oh my goodness, it's going to be a score. The power play is over. What? And he accidentally hit it, but still, it's still the rules, though. Even though he didn't mean to demolish him, he still went into him, even if it's like in hockey, for example, even if it's accidental. It depends. Like, that was a very close call. I mean, either way, though, there probably still would have been a goal. Ain't that right, Will? And this is the game-winning goal by Will. Where was that defense? Can there be a Toronto Titanium? Is there Titanium left? Will Toronto be able to pull out some kryptonite and put it on the Chicago defense? Oh, this is not going good, and this might be a goal. And yes, that's gonna be a goal. Score by Midi. And they are gonna lock their position in for 2nd place. It's gonna if Boston wins tomorrow night, Then it's gonna be Boston will be taking first because Boston is my team, so Boston will be going in first place. I'm not being biased, and the reason I say that is like, well, if you created the league, you'd probably be like, yeah, my team's gonna go on first with tied records. Alright, well, there's Tnrl decide. And a 5-3 win, we're going to exit to the main menu. Ladies and gentlemen, Chicago is going to lock in their spot. Oh my goodness, what a week. They've had a very, very early week. So, wow. Just wow. What a beautiful job. We're going to mark down the Chicago Hunters. They are going to get their first win this week. We're going to go ahead and update their standings. The Toronto Titans are now 1-1. And Chicago is now 6-2. Sorry, my bad. You're not 6-3. You're 6-2. So if Boston wins, Boston is also 5-2. So if Boston wins versus Carolina tomorrow night, we'll be good. All right. Now we're gonna go interview Will real quick. So Will, how does it feel for Chicago knowing that you're definitely locking in on the winners bracket? On the winner's side, you literally locked in a spot tonight. You almost choked, but after that nice clutch shot, you know, you walked in your number 1, 2, maybe even a third position on next weekend's tournament.
It honestly feels really good to put in the game-winning shot to send us into maybe first place in the tournament next weekend. We are hoping for a Boston loss and a Carolina upset next game, tomorrow's game. That would be amazing for us to put us in the number 1 spot in the winners bracket, which would be amazing because we'll be playing the lowest ranked team in the winners bracket.
You'd be playing 8th.
Isn't that the lowest team in the winners bracket though?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's how tournaments work.
Yeah, first place 8th, second place 7th, third place 6th, fourth place 5th.
I've had my fair share with playoffs during sports. I know how this goes.
All right. Well, congrats on the win, and I can't wait to see what you guys have for the tournament.
I am also thrilled to see what I have for the tournament, and thank you for your time, Rrls.
No problem. And wow, a beautiful win, and wow, that is just excellent. You know, you have your right opportunity. Beautiful goals there. I mean, hey, nothing better you could ask for. That is just textbook offense, defense. That is just a textbook game shown by Chicago. Now, I can't wait to see what they have. I mean, they looked pretty good out there. They looked like the next Atlanta FaZe. Now, the bad side about this is that when we're introducing teams in the tournament, like when we're like calling out the teams, there's probably going to be a lot of booing and a lot of overrated. I can tell you that. Just like Atlanta FaZe won the championship last year, everybody hates them. They have a little bit of fans, but anytime they're at an in-person event, everybody's booing them and everybody's saying overrated. So I wouldn't be surprised if the same exact thing did happen. But as I said, they do have a lot of fans. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, we're going to take a look, but let's real quick do our after game report, and then we'll look at our schedule for this weekend / this week. And then, yeah. So our after action. Will really popped off with a solid at least 9 to 12 goals at least this series. He's looking really hot. He's looking like the next Scump from Optic Texas. He's definitely looking like that, or he's definitely looking like the FaZe simp. So definitely so many opportunities for this young Chicago team. They have so many young players and a lot of great talent. As I think they can definitely, they will definitely at least I think take top 3 in this tournament. Do I think they have enough to win the tournament? Generally speaking, based on my opinion, no. Based on my opinion, no. Based on statistics, maybe. Based on just like all their facts and statistics, they possibly definitely have a chance. But just me being who I am, I'm just gonna say no. Obviously. But yeah. Now, as I said, since this was Toronto's second game, they definitely looked pretty good out there taking game 1. Now, did I think that Chicago was definitely probably letting them have a game? Kind of. It was a mix between both. They were kind of letting them have it at the same time they were trying to score, but just Mitty just kind of put in three of the other team's goals for Toronto. So I think that's kind of what gave them the advantage. What else? Yeah, so many opportunities, as I said. Now, Toronto, unfortunately, is not going to be in this tournament. The 4 expansion teams, Carolina Galaxy, Pittsburgh Psychos, um, Toronto Titans, and the other team that I forgot about, Tennessee Bandits. They will not be in this tournament. Maybe if they do get the win, and maybe if they go undefeated, if all these expansion teams go undefeated after this tournament, there's a high chance they might be able to take next tournament. So, very key. But your player to look out for from this series is definitely Will. He's definitely got the striking power. He's got the defensive power. So, I definitely think that any team who has this man, they're definitely going to be stacked. I mean, I'd really personally like to see a Royce and Will duo. I mean, that would just be overpowered. That would just be the Atlanta FaZe and Optic Chicago, Dallas Empire. Just like how Dallas Empire and Optic Chicago last season in CDL combined for this season. I would definitely like to see something like that, but definitely Chicago versus Boston is definitely going to be a great rivalry. So I definitely want to see that coming into the tournament. Going for Toronto, their series, again, was alright. I mean, they did pretty good for their second ever game this season. So I'd like to see what they have in store after the tournament. I guarantee you all the teams that don't make it into the tournament will be definitely working on practice. They'll definitely going back to the drawing board and trying to figure out what they did wrong. Now, generally speaking, did they do anything wrong? I don't think they genuinely did anything wrong. I mean, considering Chicago is one of the best teams out there this season. So it's hard for any team to beat Chicago. So even if you do get 3-0'd by them, you shouldn't feel like you're a garbage team because you lost them. As I said, it's definitely hard to take down the best team. Like, say, you have a team that's undefeated and they, like, get to outblow everybody, like, 20-0. If you lose, are you going to feel upset? No, because they're the best team. So any team that loses to Chicago should not feel upset. But it's definitely feeling really good if you defeat them. If you win versus Chicago, you should feel really good. Now, as I said, can't wait to see Chicago. Now we're gonna go over the schedule, and then we're gonna end off tonight's stream. So let's go over our schedule. Will does have a schedule, but we're gonna break it down together because why not? So you can unmute your mic now. All right, you go. So Will's just gotta go do something, so he'll be back. But I'll go over the first game, and it's gonna take like a few minutes. So yeah, our next match tomorrow: Carolina Galaxy versus Boston Heroes. Carolina also a brand new expansion team here. If Boston does get the job done, they will tie with Chicago for opportunity of first, second, or third place. So if Boston does get the win, then yeah, it's gonna look really good. Now I'm not gonna break down all these I wouldn't say really good I just broke down the pregame and aftergame, because I'm gonna wait until the actual game day to break it down. But these are kind of just brief summaries of the game and kind of just little I don't know little pregame series series discussion before it actually happens, so then everybody can kind of see. So Boston Heroes, you got Royce, you got your other teammate, and then you got Carolina Galaxy, a brand new expansion team. Carolina will not be in the tournament even if they do win. But if Boston loses, they'll be in second. If they win, then it will be a tie for first and second based on a wheel spin. So if Boston wins tomorrow, there will be a wheel spin on both teams that will try and do it. Now, let's take a look. Now, are there any other 5-2 teams? There is one more team, Boston Heroes, and then you do have that. Anyways, so our next game, Tennessee Bandits and Denver Killers. Tennessee Bandits coming off a nice win last week. Denver Killers, they're doing all right. They're not doing the best, but they're still hanging in there. Tennessee Bandits, you've got myself, really good. And then you got the Denver Killers. They've also had a really, really good season, and it's definitely going to come down to whoever has the most goals, obviously. Pittsburgh Psychos versus New York Liberty. Pittsburgh Psychos took a loss last week to the Carolina Galaxy, so they're coming off 1-0. They're looking really good this season, and I definitely have high hopes for them. Now, the New York Liberty, these guys had a Cinderella story last week. They played the Dallas Sonics last week, and they had a beautiful reverse sweep. With the reverse sweep, you're definitely going to look like the good team, but you're going to have to take it on Pittsburgh. Even though they did come off a hard loss, I feel like they definitely have a chance for redemption. So, as I said, I'm not making predictions. I'm just kind of going over the schedule. Then, also, the final game on Saturday, your Oakland Hawks versus your Los Angeles Thunder. This one, definitely going to be a good series that you definitely know. And just, I don't know, I have a feeling, as I said, I'm not going predictions, but LA Thunder, they did have Will, they did trade him to the Pittsburgh Psychos. So, it's looking really good in the favor. Shit. So it's looking really good here, for the LA Thunder, but they're coming off a hard loss, so I'm very curious to see what they're gonna make their changes after they gave rid of Will. I'm curious what their strategical thinking is here. Same thing with Oakland. Oakland also not that good of a team so far this season. Will they be in the tournament? There's a tiny chance, but we'll see. And now on a Sunday afternoon, Dallas Sonics and Cleveland Bobcats. The Sonics, they're looking really good. They did suffer a reverse sweep, though, by the New York Liberty, who we just talked about 2 games ago. Dallas Sonics, they thought they could close it out. Unfortunately, there was a reverse sweep, so they're definitely going to have to learn from that. The Cleveland Bobcats coming in at 2-5 as well. They need to up their game. That's all I'm going to say. Orlando Kings and Atlanta Hawks. Atlanta Hawks, not one of the best teams. Orlando Kings, again, they're looking all right. I'm curious who's going to win this, and it can go either way. So, Orlando Kings, as I said, nice young team. Atlanta Hawks, they do have a veteran on their team, so it's definitely going to be nice to see what's going to happen. Now to our final night game of Sunday, Arizona Rebels and Tampa Bay Sharks. Tampa Bay Sharks, they're looking all right. They are looking prominent, and they are looking really, really slick. For Arizona, they definitely need to learn from last week's loss, but if they can easily learn from that, I think they can easily take the win. Now for our final match, our Monday night game, final game of Week 8 before our tourney. The Las Vegas Wild, the Washington Ninjas. Las Vegas Wild, they're looking all right. As I said, they've played 1 week, or 2 weeks, ever since they've traded Royce to the Tennessee Bandits. So I'm very curious to see what Las Vegas is going to make on their roster changes, as we had really no update on what they've made of their roster change. So I'm very curious to see who they're going to put in place for Royce, and maybe it can work out. For Washington, also, not the best team. They did just suffer a hard loss last week from Boston, so I'm curious what their strategic plan is, because Washington definitely has a good chance at making it in to the tournament. So I'm very, very curious to see if Boston and Washington has to face off. I'm curious to see what their plan is going to be. And just like that, that's going to wrap up. So I'm going to say the games just one more time. I'm not going to break them down. I'm just going to say them one more time. So tomorrow, Carolina Galaxy, Boston Heroes. Saturday's games, Denver Killers, Tennessee Bandits, Pittsburgh Psychos, New York Liberty, and Oakland Hawks and LA Thunder. Our 2 morning games for Sunday, Dallas Sonics, Cleveland Bobcats, Orlando Kings, and Atlanta Hawks. Our Sunday night game, Arizona Rebels and Tampa Bay Sharks, and our final game Monday night, Las Vegas Wild and Washington Ninjas. I hope everybody's looking forward to this. This is going to be our last week until we have our tournament. So I'm going to kind of just read out the standings just in case, because if you have a favorite team and you don't know their standings, I'm going to read them off. New York Liberty right now, 4-2. LA Thunder, 2-5. Chicago Hunters, 6-2. Oakland Hawks, 3-3. Dallas Sonics, 3-1. Atlanta Ghosts, 3-3. Washington Ninjas, 3-3. Orlando Kings, 4-2, my bad, sorry. Boston Heroes, 5-2. Arizona Rebels, 3-3. Tampa Bay Sharks, 1-4. Denver Killers, 3-3. Las Vegas Wild, 3-3. Cleveland Bobcats, 2-4. Toronto Titans, 1-1. Tennessee, 1-0. Carolina Galaxy, 1-0. And finally, Pittsburgh Psychos, 0-1. So, will Pittsburgh be able to strike back here, tied up? But so far, I can tell you that these teams that won't be making it is Cleveland Bobcats and LA Thunder. These teams will not be in the tournament, even if they do get a win. There is a chance. There is a chance. Tampa Bay Sharks will also not be taking it. So, but as I said, on Tuesday or Wednesday of next week, I will be making an update video on here and posting on my Instagram of who is in the tournament. So if your team isn't in the tournament, I do apologize, and I do hope that they can have a better season coming off the tournament. Now, Will, now that you're back, you're on mute. Oh, okay, you were, but okay. So, before we end the stream, because this is going to be the first stream, this is going to be one of the last. This is the last week before the tournament. So far, what team do you think is going to be looking the best coming into the tournament? So from this week, this is a good time to make predictions because you haven't even seen them play this week. So based on the matchups, what do you think is going to be the best matchup this week?
I'm not going to be biased to my own team, but I'm thinking that the best matchup in this tournament
Not in the tournament, just in this week. So this week, week 8, excluding this game, excluding this one because it's already played. Which one do you think is going to be the best game? So you can just go to the schedule if you want. You can just pull up the schedule on your phone. But I already checked off Chicago. So out of the rest of the schedule, what do you think is going to be the best match this week?
I'm gonna say. I'm gonna do Ninjas and Wilds. Bet the best matchup to end off week 8.
So the Ninjas coming in at 3-3, and the Wild coming in at 3-3. So very good choice. I think, not to be biased, I'm not going to be biased anyways. I think the best matchup is probably going to be the LA Thunder and Oakland Hawks. The Thunder are 2-5, and the Hawks are 3-3. Now, why do I say this is going to be a good matchup? I think is because Oakland, they just have a very young team, and LA, I'm curious to see what their roster changes are going to be after LA gave you up. So I'm very curious to see what the roster changes. Now, who do I think is going to be the best team going into the tournament? Again, not to be biased to anybody, but I think Chicago. Just generally speaking facts. Even though I play for Boston, I think Chicago is going to be the best team going into this tournament. What about you, El?
I'm going to say the best team is going to be I'm not biased at all, but the Boston Heroes probably going to be a very slim fit for the best team for me.
Okay, so we're choosing the other team. All right, nice. So I have to see it.
What about the most underrated team?
Underrated team going into this. I'm definitely so far right now. This is a hard one, but Orlando Kings are 4-2. I don't know. I'll check. Probably Orlando Kings, because if the Kings do get a win, the Orlando Kings are playing the Hawks. So if the Kings get a win, then they're also going to be 5-2. So then there'll have to be a wheel spin to decide, or no, not a wheel spin, but 5-2. So if Boston does suffer a loss, then if Orlando wins and Boston suffers a loss, Orlando will be the number 2 team. So I definitely think the Orlando Kings are going to be the most underrated team.
I'm going to take, for the most underrated team, I'm going to take either the Denver Killers or the Denver Killers or, again, the Dallas Sonics.
Can you say that again? I had your phone away from the mic.
I'm gonna go with either the Denver Killers or the Dallas Sonics going into the tournament.
Good choice there. Hold on, let me just have a sip of my Bang energy. As after this week on Tuesday, me and Will are gonna call each other, and we're gonna basically make out the bracket together. Well, I am, but he's gonna be along for the ride, and we're kind of gonna make some decisions. But for first, second, and third, we're probably gonna do a wheel spin. Or for first and second, we're gonna do a wheel spin. Who's gonna take first? Now, the good part about first is since you're playing the worst team in winners, it should be an easy win. But then again, this is car soccer. The unexpected can happen.
Very unexpected.
Yeah.
And with AI games, anything could happen.
Yeah. Now, I do have a plan. Now, me playing for Boston, me and my head coach, aka me. So me and me. I was thinking to myself, and I think I have a good plan that should be pretty easy. This plan's pretty easy to execute, and I think we might be able to easily make it to the finals this way. Now, I'm not going to reveal my cards. I'll wait until the actual tournament. I'll wait until our actual first matchup of the tournament to reveal my card.
Okay.
I mean, do you so far have any plans at all? You don't have to say what your plan is, but have you thought of any plans at all for your tournament since you're going to be since you might be locked in first? Or are you just going to wait until you see the rankings first?
I'm gonna see the rankings first, and also in the meantime work on transitioning and communication with my team.
Good call. This has been Royce in the booth. Me and will be splitting who commentates this weekend because I need a break because I've mainly been doing it all. Like, I commentate mainly all the games. Will chimes in with a few, and then Will, and then I. And Will only usually commentates for my game, for my 2 games, and sometimes chimes in the others. So this weekend on Sunday, all of Sunday and Monday, Will be commentating. I will be commentating, and tomorrow. Will be commentating tomorrow, but I will be commentating all of Saturday and Sunday's morning game, and then Will be commentating the rest. So, very, very interesting here to see. And Will, want to know something?
Yeah.
We've been live for an hour. So let's give a round of applause for that. Hey, beautiful job. Anyways, so, yes, everybody, I hope you guys can tune in tomorrow about 6:30, 6:45 for the Heroes and Galaxy. We're going to have, like, a little pregame discussion. We're going to have, kind of like a pregame podcast in that sense. Not really a podcast, but kind of style of a podcast. And just, it's going to be awesome to know that it's like, can't believe we've come this far, Will, from me only playing on one team to having AI play every single game to now us being like unrivaled teams just commentating and now having tournaments.
Yeah. Also, this weekend is gonna be a tough schedule, and you know that this is a important weekend for baseball here. It is called Thundercat Nation Day. It honors the Thundercat organization, and that is the organization that I play for. And this could be a tough schedule for me this weekend.
Now, Will, keep in mind, you only do play one more game, and on the 21st, hold on, Friday, you do play the final game on Saturday. So you do play, no, not the final game. You play the second game. So it is on Saturday morning.
Okay.
So, yes, again, tomorrow, Boston Heroes, Carolina Galaxy. On Sunday, you got on Saturday, 3 games. Sunday, 3 games. Monday, 1 game. I'm gonna leave it off here, people. It's been really fun commentating with you guys. I've just had fun. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, this has been your host Royce. You got your side host Will over on the side, aka your main player, and your MVP of today's game.
Yes, sir.
So we will see you tomorrow for the Boston Heroes and Carolina Galaxy. Maybe by then we'll maybe have a new face in the league. Am I foreshadowing something? No, because I don't know. I don't know if I'll find somebody ever again, like another person. But yeah, without further ado, it's 8 o'clock, so we're gonna end the stream since it's officially been a little over an hour.